following Original Six matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of Play Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. And welcome back, everybody, as we get set for game two, I should say. So, sorry, game one is still up there. This is actually game two of this project. There we go. The adjustments have been made for game two with Boston, now the 86-87 Bruins now as the visiting team. They are going to lose a play save star. So I chose to have Doug Keynes to start in net for the Bruins, as he needs to roll a 2 or 3 with a dot to make the play save. Opposing him will be Michel Larocque in net for the Habs. And without further ado, the adjustments have been made, and the 76-77 Habs lead this time frame by winning 1 game to none. Let's see if the Bruins can really get on the board here in game number 2. Let's see how it goes. Will the clock operator please start the clock? We're going to begin with a quality check between both players in 3. That is Ken Linseman against Jacques Lemaire. If I butcher any names, I do apologize. The quality that we're looking for is hit. Neither player between Lemaire and Ken Linseman has hit. And we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Penalty check between between Guy Lapointe and anybody on the ice for the Bruins. This is going to be interesting. So they could either tie or go on, or the Habs will go on the power play. To tie, it's either with Simmer, Casper, or Thelvin, with the Habs to go on the power play. It can go either with Reed Larson or Keith Crowder. Let's have the decider I decide. We tie. And we will tie. So we'll go right across from him with Michael Thelvin, if I'm saying that right, as both guys have the same penalty rating, and we will move on here in this one. Oh, and it's triple threes. Okay, so this is going to be a critical face-off. It looks like the highest on the ice for the Bruins is a 51. That's Steve Casper to Doug Jarvis's 60. So Doug Jarvis is going to win that critical face-off and gets an immediate 6-star shot against the opposing goalie's spec save, which means Doug Keynes has to roll a 1, exactly a 1, in order to save the Doug Jarvis goal. Can't, and the Habs will get on the board courtesy of Doug Jarvis. It's a 1-0 lead for the Habs. And how many assists will be handed out on the play? 2. So Guy Lafleur and Larry Robinson will assist Doug Jarvis on that critical face-off goal for the Habs, as they take a 1-0 lead here in this one. We got a quality check. This time it'll be between players 4 and 2. That's Serge Savard and Keith Crowder. We are looking for the quality of smart. Ooh, both guys have smart, as we will move on to the next segment here in this one with the Habs in front, 1-0. Quality check between player 1 and player 3. That is Maury Wilson and Thomas Gradden. We are looking for the quality of smart. Both guys have smarts, and that is going to be it for the first period, or for the first 20 minutes of this hockey game for game 2. So with that being said, Cards are flying all over the place. So with that being said, the Bruins are going to have to dig down deep in order to come back to win this one. It's still early. It's 1-0 Habs as we go to the second period. Home scoring chance of a 13. That is a visitor goalie must make a play save. So again, Doug Keynes normally would have a 3 or 4 with a dot, but for this game, it's a 2 or 3 with a dot. Can he make the play save? Nope, he can't, and the Habs will score. Let's see who scored the goal. 11. That is the second best shot rating on the ice. So the best out there is Shutt. So the second best is going to go to Tremblay, Mahovlich, or Lapointe. I do want to keep at least one symbol of each out there. So I think we're going to go between Tremblay and Mahovlich. I think we're going to go with Mahovlich. So Mahovlich will score the goal, and 1 assist will be handed out on the play. It looks like it will be Steve Shutt assisting Pete Mahovlich on the 2-0 lead for the Montreal Canadiens. 166. I do believe that is a visitor scoring chance. Oh my goodness. It's a choice home player scores a goal. So we're going to roll the red die with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is a reroll. 5. That's Pierre Bouchard. So he's going to score the goal. And how many assists are going to be handed on to the play? 2 assists. How about it? We'll go with Lapointe and Lemaire. Bouchard from Lapointe and Lemaire is your goal scoring stat line for the for the 3-0 lead for the Habs. And we will move on here in this one. Quality check between players 4 and 2. That is Savard and Neely. We are looking for the quality of power. Both guys have power, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Quality check between Jarvis and Johnston. We're looking for skill. Both guys have skill, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Quality check again. This time it's between both players in 5. That's Reed Larson and Larry Robinson. The quality that we're looking for is star. Oh, Larry Robinson is just going to edge out Reed Larson to win that one, as Robinson will move in on Doug Keynes, hopefully to make a 2 or 3 with a dot to make the stop. He does so. Doug Keynes stood on his head and saved the shot attempt from Larry Robinson to keep the game right where it's at of 3-0. Not a home scoring chance. Sorry. A visitor scoring chance, it reads for a 64. Visitor defense stop. Breakaway chance. Home goalie must make a play save. Okay. So somebody on the Bruins fed the puck to one of his teammates up the ice as he's skating, as one player skates on in to Michel Larocque. He needs to make a 4 or 5 with a dot to stop it. He does so. Michel Larocque saves it, and that will do it for the second period with the score of 3-0. Let's head to the third period. Quality check. between players 5 and 3. That is Pierre Bouchard against Ken Linzeman. And the quality that we're looking for is skill. Oh, Ken Linzeman's going to win that one, as he does have skill as he moves in on Michel Larocque, hopefully to make a 4 or 5 with the dot to stop the attempt from Ken Linzeman. 5 and a blank, that won't do it. The Bruins get on the board courtesy of Ken Linzeman, and 2 assists will be handed on to the play. Ray Bork and Keith Crowder will assist Ken Linzeman. On the 3-1 lead for the Bruins. Oh, excuse me. It's still Habs lead. I'm sorry. 3-1 Habs lead as the Bruins do get on the board. Visitor scoring chance of a 41. Visitor player in 4. That is Michael Thelvin. He creates a goal opportunity for his team with a quality roll of star or a triangle. Yikes. Michael Thelvin does not have star, and he does not have a triangle. So that is going to be it for that segment. And we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Home scoring chance of a 42. It reads, any home player with a triangle creates a goal. We got contenders between Lambert, Mahovlich, and Lapointe. Let's see if Lambert does have the triangle. If he does, he's a part of it. If not, it'll be between Mahovlich and Lapointe. Lambert has the triangle. And he does have the triangle. So it's between Lambert, Mahovlich, and Lapointe. Let's have the red die decide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It will indeed be Yvonne Lambert to move in on Doug Keynes, hopefully to make a 2 or 3 with a dot to make the stop. He does so. So that will do it for that segment, and we will move on with a quality check between players 4 and anybody on the ice for the Habs. For the Bruins, I should say. The player we're looking at is Guy Lapointe for the Habs. And for the Bruins, it could be anybody, but we're looking for the quality of power. 3 Boston players do have power. That's Simmer, Neely, and Bork. I do want to keep at least the squares. Out there. So between Neely and Simmer, because of the shot stars for Neely, I'm going to keep him out there. So Simmer will be the lucky contestant to challenge Lapointe for the quality role of power, as both guys have power. And we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Quality check between players 3 and 1. That's Mahovlich and Rick Middleton. The quality we're looking for is speed. Oh, Rick Middleton does have speed as he moves in on Michel Larocque, hopefully to make a 4 or 5, hopefully not to make a 4 or 5 with a dot to stop the goal attempt. Oh, and he does. That's going to do it. Stop the clock. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh my, oh my. What a game this was. So the Habs will indeed go up 2 games to none in this time frame. The Boston Bruins are digging themselves into a foxhole here as they are down 2 games to none in this time frame as this series will shift back to Boston Gardens in Beantown, Boston, Massachusetts for Game 3. Once again, the final score here for Game 2, the 76-77 Habs 3, and the 86-87 Bruins 1. Stay tuned for Game 2's Bitty Beer game summary presented by your favorite Bitty Beer products. If you choose to drink Bitty Beer, please remember to always drink responsibly. As always, it has big taste at a bitty price. It's Bitty Beer.